lot of you have been asking, what's the best way to make sponge cake? Well, I had the best teacher in the world. My Aunt Mickey, she made the best sponge cake, and let me show you her little secret. The first thing you need to do when you make a sponge cake is you need to separate your egg whites and your egg yolks. Now, that sounds complicated, but let me show you a little trick. The first thing you do is you crack your eggs into a bowl like this. And then you take a clean water bottle, give it a light little squeeze, hold it over your yolk, and the yolk just goes right in there. You shake it until the white comes off, and then you have a perfectly separated yolk. Let me show you that one more time. Squeeze your bottle, put it right over the yolk, it goes right into the bottle, give it a little shake, and there you have it. Now we take our egg whites, pour them into our mixer, put this down, we'll lock it. We want to beat these until they're a soft peak. That means so they're standing up, but they still sort of fold over. As you can see, that's a soft peak. It sort of just comes up a little bit. Now we just add half a cup of sugar. We're going to lock it, and we're going to beat it on high again until we get stiff peaks. That looks perfect. Just take this off, and you can see how it holds its shape. That's nice stiff peaks there. Now, while we let that sit for a second, we're going to take our egg yolks and add half a cup of sugar, and we're going to just hand beat those up a little bit, just until they're light and the sugar's well incorporated. And there's no need to bring out the hand mixer for this. Just a regular whisk will be fine. Then we add a little bit of almond flavor. That was Aunt Mickey's little trick there. And a little bit of lemon juice, about a tablespoon. We'll mix that together. Once that's well incorporated, a little bit of baking powder and a cup of flour. Okay. It always sounds so much more complicated than it really is. This is so simple. We'll just mix this until it's all well incorporated. That almond flavor smells amazing. All right, let me get the sugar out of the way a sec. And now we'll take our egg whites, and what we're going to do is take a little bit of them, and we're going to fold them into our egg and flour mixture. And as we fold the egg white into the egg yolk and flour mixture, we want to make sure we don't break the nice lightness of the egg whites. Once that's incorporated, we add the rest of our egg whites now. We just fold them in. Again, you can see how the batter is nice and light. Again, don't beat this, don't use a whisk, just fold it so it's all the same color. Now, the key to baking a sponge cake is to use a non-grease pan. And never grease a pan. Don't spray it with any of those non-stick cooking sprays, because as the cake rises, it actually needs to stick to the side of the pan. And here I'm using a tube pan. This is most traditional. This is what my grandmother and my aunt always baked in. And you can pick these up at any of the stores in the kitchen department. Okay. And what I like to do is cut a piece of wax paper or parchment paper just to sit in the bottom. This way, after the cake bakes, we can run a knife around the side and then just peel off that wax paper. I'll show you. Now we're going to take our batter, slowly spoon it in. Just work it around the pan so it's nice and even. And we'll bake this off in a 300-degree oven for about an hour and 15 minutes until it sets. After it's baked, we let it cool a little bit. We run a knife around the outside. Then we'll do it around the inside. And we invert it onto a cookie sheet. And all we have to do is give it a gentle shake, and it should fall right out. If it doesn't come right out, just let it sit, and it will fall out. Now we peel the wax paper off, like this. put a platter over the top, invert it back so it's right side up. Now we just cut it. And look how light and delicate that is. Boy, does this bring back memories. Ooh, it's so good.